It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Indiana Fever. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. A huge game in the Commissioner's Cup tonight. A win here, and they are in the final.
They've worked hard to get here. They can taste a spot in the championship game. They control their destiny.
Here we go.
So the Fever win the tip. Boston outside. Clark outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ball Queen. Oop, there's the 24-second violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Canada. Stevens. Outside Howard. Pass to Gray. Shot clock at 5. Canada. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, Golden Canada does the things you want from a point guard. There's no doubt about it.
Defensively, she disrupts, leading the league in steals on multiple occasions. And then offensively, she distributes, averaging about 5 dimes per game over her career. One of the best rates in league history.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Boston. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Suarez.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Now Howard. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Boston. Now here's Ball Queen. Suarez covering. Now here's Ball Queen. Clark outside. Off target at the rim. Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Pass to Howard for 3. Nothing that time. She's 0 for 2. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, you know what? She doesn't shoot the highest percentage from beyond the arc, but Bonner does have the ability to hit from deep.
And the Dream call time here. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good. Gray.
Just set her up. Gray. Always looking to shoot it.
And last year, the Dream made the playoffs for the 2nd straight season.
Yeah, remember they missed 4 straight postseasons before that. So Atlanta, I would say, is headed in the right direction. The addition of Ryan Howard was a huge reason why.
Outside Canada. Low block shot on the way. The second chance effort. And Suarez lays it in.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Ball Queen. Back to Clark. Pass to Boston. Bonner. Caitlin Clark outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from DeWanna Bonner.
And this is her shot. Clark is an absolute menace from beyond the arc.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Gray outside. And here's Canada.
Just 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Pass to Clark. Bonner. They get it again. Boston, good.
Well, the first player you should be boxing out, Aaliyah Boston. I mean, you cannot let her get going on the glass.
Outside Canada.
Now here's Suarez.
A 3 from Alicia Gray. Bangs home the trifecta.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Boston right side.
Clark.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
You like to see it. She's been working really hard to get good looks, and it's paying off here early.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Pass to Suarez.
Out to Gray. Here's Howard. The 3 ball. That one is off. Bonner inside. Ryan Howard with some nice D.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
The Fever on top. They lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. The Dream Trail.
The number 1 pick in the 2022 draft, Ryan Howard has had a great start to her career.
Yeah, winning Rookie of the Year, and she's been at about 17 points per game over her first 3 seasons. Howard's provided a serious scoring punch, and she's only getting better, guys.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
Coffee outside.
Pow.
Let's go with a 3. He can't hit that time. Now here's Balkley. Defense right on her. She gets it in there. And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Pass to Pow.
Beyond the arc. The Dream again can't hit.
Left side Boston.
Now here's Balkley. Defended by Coffee. And she gets the bucket.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the balls.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Pow missing again.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
Just 5 to shoot.
Pass to Boston.
The 3 is up. Ooh, no luck on that one.
Big contest here in the Commissioner's Cup. Both of these teams considered elite.
And both have a solid chance of making the finals. It does not get any more serious than this.
Here's Pow.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not just with more offense, but also with some big-time D.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Quality look from Gray. I mean, she's going to shoot it from there when she gets the chance every time.
Clark outside. Pass to Ball Queen. Green with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Inside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Back to Clark. From deep. Here's Boston. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
To the paint. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Pass to Ball Queen. To the right side. Here's Phoebish. Gray defending. To the middle. Here's Clark. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gray with it from deep three-point range. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Fever on top. They lead by 13. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Now here's Suarez. Pass to Stevens. Outside Howard. Good on the triple.
Well, Howard is a skilled three-point shooter who has worked very hard to develop her consistency.
And during the last couple of offseason, Ryan Howard has worked as a D1 assistant coach.
Yeah, others might play overseas, maybe in that new 3-on-3 league. Howard's been coaching in a major conference. What a great experience for Ryan.
Now here is Canada. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. On the wing, Ryan Howard. Bonner defending. Howard. Good D by DeWanna Bonner.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
Here's Boston. This is the most they've led by 13 points. That one's good. DeWanna Bonner for three.
The scouting report on Bonner is probably play off a bit, but when in rhythm, she is better as a shooter.
On the wing, Ryan Howard. Outside, Stevens. Back to Howard. The tray, and she's good on the three ball.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to Boston. Clark outside. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Outside Canada. And here's Howard. That three off the mark.
Not her best performance scoring the ball thus far.
Bonner inside. Howard's there. Outside Clarendon. Back to Clark. And the Fever hit again from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Outside Stevens. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Canada. Down low. Stevens. Second chance shot.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Nails the baby hook.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
It can be so deflating to miss a wide-open look like that.
Pass to Clark for three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
And the Dream call time here.
To the inside. 6 to shoot. Ellis. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
And here's Indiana.
To the wing on the left.
Fevish with the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
From downtown, she got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Fever ahead, running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we welcome you.
First Commissioner's Cup was back in 2021. The Seattle Storm won the inaugural version.
Hey, Brianna Stewart, the first MVP of the Commissioner's Cup championship game. The WNBA introducing the second competition to give the regular season a little extra spice.
Now here's Ball Queen. Over to the left wing.
Pass to Febish. Vancam Mengiadu. Here's Febish.
Now Ball Queen. The teardrop falls in.
You have to have perfect timing to knock down the teardrop.
And here the Dream.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And here's Pow Pow.
Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Now here's Ball Queen.
And you look at the growth of the WNBA. Incredible numbers all over the board the last few years.
Recently, the league saw highs in viewership and attendance. The WNBA was the fastest growing league brand as well.
It feels like there's been a tipping point reached. I mean, the WNBA has a lot of momentum at the moment, and they've done their best to take advantage of it.
And the Dream call time here.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Stevens. Gray. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Pass to Phoebish. And there's a pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Now Williams. That one falls.
Well, Williams is a center who battles inside. I mean, if he's not a player, you're going to be seeing jacking up too many threes.
Pass to Howard. Now here is Canada. Left side, Stevens. Out to Howard. And here's Canada. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
That's some good awareness from Howard right there. She is excellent at getting the ball to her open teammates.
Now Phoebish. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Williams. Count it.
That's where Williams does most of her damage offensively, right around the hoop.
Now here is Canada. There's a screen by Stevens. Sinks the three-pointer.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Pass to Ball Queen. To the left wing. Here's Mengiadu. Ball Queen. Suarez covering. Right wing with the shot. It's rebounded by Suarez. Here's Gray. Outside Howard. And Atlanta, another bucket. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Outside Williams. Pass to Fancam Mengiadu. Phoebish. Fires for 3. Misses there. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were better basketball team by far.
You got to commend this sort of dominance here at home and feeling great, playing well nearly the whole game. And I could feel it. This building was pumped, guys.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone. Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Las Vegas Aces going up against the Indiana Fever. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
We've got Hoosier hysteria here in Indianapolis. These Fever fans know how to create a home court advantage.
I'll tell you, this is a fun one. Fans around town are buzzing about this matchup. You can tell this game means a bit more to these two teams. We have a nice little rivalry tonight.
And for the Aces, in a season series last year, they went 1-2 against the Fever. What a fantastic rivalry game we have here tonight. Nothing quite like it.
And despite being in opposite conferences, these teams can still meet in the postseason.
And that's one thing that makes WNBA rivalries so special. With a 1-8, regardless of conference, you get more East-West series before the finals.
Pass the ball queen. Now here's Bonner. Here's Boston. 5 on the clock. And here's Ball Queen. Gray defending. Here's Ball Queen. The shot from the low post is good. Here's Las Vegas. Pass to Wilson. Over Boston. Ball Queen with the rebound.
That's exactly how to play her. She's a player the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And not only has A'ja Wilson won MVP awards, she also has multiple Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Yeah, the key there, Blake, is plural. I mean, she's got a bunch of them. And so when we watch Wilson, we are no doubt watching the best two-way player in the game. Plus, you think she's out of that three-point shot as well a couple of years ago. The only question with A'ja Wilson is, what can she do?
Now here's Boston.
Caitlin Clark outside. Buries it from three-point range.
A few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away.
It wouldn't surprise me with as good as they're looking at the moment.
Absolutely right, Brian. They're looking really strong.
Wilson with it. She's guarded by Boston. They grab their own miss. Can they get it? And Wilson gets it to go.
Big basket there. The 5th time's the charm, am I right?
Now here's Clarendon, covered by Lloyd. Caitlin Clark outside. That's good, and it's A'ja Clarendon with the assist.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Young. Out to Gray. Ball Queen with the rebound.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Pass to Clarendon. Bonner. And the Fever hit again from deep.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Now here's Wilson. Here's Smith. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Excellent follow-up play by Smith. She has a good awareness for where the ball is going and gets there to send it back.
Monumental move in the WNBA. Jewell Loyd joining the Aces.
Well, Las Vegas moving Kelsey Plum to LA in a 3-team deal, netting Lloyd. What a huge move for an organization that isn't scared to swing for the fences. I love going after a star like Jewell Loyd.
Timeout called the Aces. The Aces making a switch. Las Vegas trailing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Agbenle can't hit.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
Pass to Fincan Mengiadu.
Now Williams.
And here's Phoebish.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
The Aces with another miss. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Defensively giving up far too many open looks.
To battle back, they'll need to simply shore up their defense. It's as easy as that.
Evans gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Evans can absolutely knock it down. She's very patient and makes sure she gives the shot everything she has.
Pass to Phoebish. Here's Ball Queen. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. Fever ahead. They're up by 10. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. Is making a switch. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Lloyd. Lets it fly. And she's off on her first shot of the game.
Well, it's a bit odd seeing Jewell Loyd out there not in a Storm uniform, you know?
Yeah, from going first overall in 2015 to 6 All-Star appearances, 2 titles. Lloyd spent her first 10 seasons with the Storm, and no doubt she's still got plenty of fans in Seattle.
Here's Boston. Indiana again missing.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The basket is good. That's her 6th attempt and her 3rd make. Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. Beyond the arc. The Fever pull it in.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
She gets that one.
That's where Williams does most of her damage offensively, right around the hoop.
Pass to Fagbenle. Lloyd. Takes the 3. The Aces with another miss.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Now here's Boston. This is the most they've led by, 13 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Here's Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Now here's Fagbenle. Defended by Ball Queen. And that one's good.
Oh, that was just an example of Fagbenle wanting it more.
We know basketball is big in Indiana, and man, do they love the Fever here.
I mean, this place is normally sold out these days. Massive crowds with tons of energy. This might be the best home court advantage in the W.
Here's Las Vegas. Trailing by 13. Chelsea Gray for 3. Ball Queen with the rebound. Here's Phoebish. Covered by Lloyd. That one goes in.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Lloyd. The three. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Here's Febish.
Releases.
Here's Boston.
And a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Fever on top, leading by 17. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far.
Man, really just an impressive game that Aaliyah Boston has put together.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far, just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
Now Clark, outside Clarendon. Ball queen up top. Clark right side. Bonner outside. Pass to ball queen. That's good, and it's Layshia Clarendon with the assist.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Smith outside from deep.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Clark outside. Clarendon. Bonner covered by Lloyd. Now here's Bonner. She's guarded closely. Clock is at 3. Here's Clark. She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
Wilson the screen. Jackie Young from outside. Rebounded by the Fever.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass.
Pass to Clark, and here's Bonner. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
And just about the oldest player in the league, DeWanna Bonner is not slowing down, fellas.
I mean, just watch her. She's facing off with players, some of which are 15 years younger than her. And you'd never guess that with how well Bonner moves.
Outside Clarendon.
Pass to Boston.
Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
They're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Center might be Wilson's normal position, but Asia can really move.
Boston outside.
Pass to Bonner. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside.
3's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Boston outside.
Pass to Clarendon.
Back to Boston.
Bonner. And a miss there on the triple. Wilson with it.
Clarendon covering.
Shoots from 12. And again, it's Las Vegas.
Explosive first step with an accurate mid-range J. It's part of what makes Wilson so tough to guard.
Caitlin Clark with the three. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Pass to Smith. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, on offense, her team will take that all day. Melissa Smith, a skilled finisher on the inside.
Bonner outside.
Boston outside.
Back to Bonner. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Aces.
She had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Outside Lloyd. Outside Young. Lloyd. Bonner defending. Three-pointer. And it's Lloyd missing. Clark with it. 8 points for her. For three. Screens the three-pointer.
She's up to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Fever on top, opening a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back. 1 minute in now to the fourth quarter. Pass to Young. Evans. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. Ball Queen with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Good on the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
From downtown, the Fever pull it in.
Here's Febish.
To the middle.
Stolen by Gustafson.
Outside Lloyd.
Picked by Fagbenle.
Outside Lloyd.
Offensive board.
Gustafson can't hit. Here's the Fever with the ball. Clark outside.
Pass to Boston.
The three is up. And another three for Indiana.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
Back to Evans.
Will it go?
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
I like the bold move of going right back at her to return the three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Ball Queen.
On for the first time ever, the league extended the schedule to 44 games. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's been a great idea. There's so much interest in the league. The fans, the broadcasters, everybody. We want more action. We want more games.
And factor in the expansion teams coming in recently, it felt like there needed to be a few more games on the slate.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Pass to Clark.
Now Febish.
Back to Clark. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Young. No good on the three.
Now here's Boston.
Out to the wing, right side.
Pass to Phoebish.
Here's Clark. Puts up a three. Drops in the tray.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Here's Fabenle. That one a little long.
And here's Indiana.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
The Aces with another miss.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Lloyd grabs the board. And here's Young. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that'll wrap it up.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA.
We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Golden State Valkyries.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And no doubt about it, fellas, we're starting to see teams click and take shape.
And the faster you can do that, the faster you can start refining what you're doing on the floor, bulletproofing it, if you will.
Yeah, I just love the grit and grind of the early season. Few things are better than watching these teams try to jumpstart their season early on.
And so off the tip, it's Golden State.
Outside Howard.
Parker Tyus outside.
No good from outside.
One thing I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here, and I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
Shot clock at 2.
A shot by Boston, no good.
And here's Walker Kimbrough.
And stolen by Boston.
First quarter, just over a minute played. To the left wing, Caitlin Clark outside. Gets it to go from downtown.
And this is her shot. Clark is an absolute menace from beyond the arc.
It's Burton.
Thornton outside.
Burton.
Beyond the arc. Ball Queen with the rebound. Clark outside.
Pass to Phoebish. Now here's Boston.
Out to the wing. There's the triple. Burton with the rebound.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Walker Kimbrough. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's the Fever with the ball. Now ball queen. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, in that type, with that much of a height advantage, there's really not a lot that D can do to stop that shot.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. D right on her.
Valkyries with another miss.
The Fever leading.
One thing this team loves about Natasha Howard, she's a winning player.
At one point in her career, she won 3 of 4 titles with 2 different teams. And she's a former Defensive Player of the Year, plays the game with serious effort. And normally we see Parker Tyus do a majority of her damage in the paint. She doesn't settle too much.
Bonner outside. No good with the triple.
Golden State with the ball.
Pass to Burton. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. They get the rebound.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Here's Clark. Here's the three.
Valkyries with the rebound.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Outside Howard for three. Doesn't get it to drop for her. And 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And if I'm them, if I'm in their seats, if I'm on the bench in the game, I go for it. What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks.
Howard the screen. It's Burton. She's covered by Clark. Fires from the wing. Burton can't hit.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
And the shot is good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
The jump hook. That one is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Fever ahead, up by 9. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
And here's Golden State.
They trail by 11. To the middle. Stolen. And it's the Fever on the break. Here's Clarendon. Pass to Ball Queen. From the high post. Rebounded by Walker Kimbrough. Thornton outside. Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Kicks it out to Thornton.
Valkyries with another miss.
Indiana with the ball. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Back to Clarendon. Pass to Ball Queen. Three-pointer. Second shot opportunity, and it's Williams laying it in.
They've dialed up their activity this quarter, and we're seeing them convert a lot of second chance opportunities.
The hustle underneath is paying off in a big way. Their coach has to be happy about this.
Some bonus points.
And it's good. 2 points. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Boston. Over to the left wing. And here's Clarendon. Off target with the three. And here's Burton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Number 3, Kayla Thornton. Ball Queen with the rebound.
Now a decade in this league, Kayla Thornton gives this team experience.
Flexibility, too. I mean, she's had different roles in the W from starter to bench scorer. But Thornton is a great example for younger players that your game and your role can consistently evolve.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Nice D from Lasia Clarendon.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Ball Queen with the ball. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. The 3 ball. No good there.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Pass to Burton. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Here's Thornton from downtown. Nailed from three-point land.
Most jump shooters prefer to shoot off the pass, not the dribble. Thornton, no different.
Outside Clarendon. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
That's a nice drive there. She beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Pass to Thornton. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
And so that's the end of the first half. Fever ahead, leading by 9. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And the third quarter about to get underway here. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Here's Clark. Bonner outside. Clark. Ball Queen. She's guarded by Parker Tyus. Clark outside. Clock at 6. It's good.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
It's Burton. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Howard with the ball.
Working on Boston.
A shot by Parker Tyus. No good.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. Howard, she's guarded by Boston. From 11 feet away, that one wide left. Now here's Clark, guarded closely. Pass to Ball Queen. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Caitlin Clark hits from deep.
Their second half has started well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts. I like to see that.
Here's Parker Tyus.
Defended by Ball Queen. Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Now Burton. Out to Parker Tyus.
For three, Kayla Thornton.
The Valkyries with another miss.
Not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Now Ball Queen. Guarded by Howard. Back to Clark. Shot on the wing. That one goes. Count it.
It really never gets old, does it? Clark is just such a skilled shooter.
Home and away, fans came out in droves to watch Caitlin Clark.
I mean, we've had teams move venues to increase capacity. Caitlin Clark is quite the draw. Everybody just wants a glimpse.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Thornton. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Now here's Ball Queen.
18 points separating the teams, and that's the biggest lead of the game. Clock is at 3.
Caitlin Clark outside. The Valkyries pull it in.
Right side, Howard. Inside. Down low.
Parker Tyus.
For 3. A shot by Howard, no good.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough.
Parker Tyus.
That one, good for 2.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Ball Queen. Williams.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
And that one good.
After being a little more free-flowing in the first half, they're starting to get away from the 3 here in the second. Haven't had as many attempts.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Hull with the ball. Pass to Rupert.
This one for 3, and she's good on the 3 ball.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Misses and close.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Six to shoot.
Here's Parker Tyus.
She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. She went for that pump fake. Hook, line, and sinker.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Fever on top. They lead by 13. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back for... And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Clarendon. Pass to Ball Queen. From the wing. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Difficult situation here for Golden State.
And there's the pick. Here's Hull. She gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit lead.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here's Ball Queen. Outside Clarendon. Outside Williams. Here's Ball Queen. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
And the Fever making a change here. On defense, the Fever. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And here's Thornton. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Here's Howard. And it's good off the back rim and in.
It's pretty simple for Howard. She went to the gym, worked her tail off, and the 2018 most improved player can hit from here now.
Now here's Bonner. Boston outside. Ball Queen up top. Phoebish. Pass to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. Now Phoebish. Clark outside. Lets it go from deep.
Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound. Golden State trailing here.
Thornton outside. Pass to Howard. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Now Burton. Let's go with a 3. No good that time.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And here's Ball Queen.
She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Ball Queen with the miss.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
A shot by Thornton, no good. And here's Indiana.
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Let's go. And the basket by Ball Queen.
I'm sure that wasn't the shot they had in mind there, but they'll take it.
And so it's Golden State with it.
11-point game. Pass to Howard. To the inside.
It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston.
Bonner outside.
Now Boston. Ball Queen. She's guarded by Parker Tyus.
DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
And she was all alone on that one. And so the Fever take the win. And they came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
They really did show some mental fortitude. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Indiana Fever in this one as they go up against the Seattle Storm. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us.
Seattle has shown up in force to support their Storm tonight.
Well, the energy already high in here. When you have a rivalry matchup like this, everybody is getting amped up.
And for the Fever, they've gotten the better of the season series so far against the Storm.
This is my kind of basketball, fellas. Both of these teams make their mark on the defensive end of the floor.
The game is played at both ends, and great scoring will only get you so far. These teams have a firm understanding of that.
And for teams that are committed to winning, it's understood that locking in on defense will be part of what separates them.
2 points. That one goes in.
Sometimes there's no defense in the world that is going to stop Stewart. She is that dangerous of an offensive threat.
Now here's Clark. Go there. 6 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. Rebounded by Sykes. With the step back. And not going to go. She misses her first attempt of the night. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Clark from outside the arc. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Well, teams, they try to take the three away from Clark, but she still finds ways to nail him.
Hey, that couldn't be more obvious. Caitlin Clark has had an incredible impact on the Fever.
Well, just look at the individual numbers. Led the league in assists, second in minutes played, and the team impact during her rookie year, they ended an 8-year playoff drought.
Here's Seattle. Outside Stewart. To the paint.
Malunga, good.
Nice touch from Malunga inside, not overpowering it and doing exactly what she needed to do.
Pass to Boston. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Seattle. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Outside for Sykes. Basket is good. The assist from Malunga.
Continues to work on her three-point shot. When Sykes can consistently stretch the floor, it's over for opposing defenses.
Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to Bonner. Now Clark jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Williams.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Brittany Sykes for three.
That shot off the mark.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Boston outside.
Pass to Clark from deep. It's good for her second make. 2 for 3 so far.
The corner pocket three ball is certainly in Clark's arsenal. She's so good at spreading the floor from downtown.
Sykes outside. Stewart up top. Three-pointer. And no good. The Fever trailing.
One of the blockbuster trades in recent WNBA history. Seattle trading Jewell Loyd away in a 3-team deal.
Yeah, Jewell going to Los Angeles after 10 seasons and 5 All-Star appearances with the Storm. Seattle ends up with the second pick in the 2025 draft and the 2026 first as well. That's a great haul if you ask me.
Now here is Sykes. Outside Williams. It's good from long range.
You don't have to worry about Williams being aggressive. She's not shy about taking the shot as soon as she gets her hands on the ball.
Here's ball queen. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Clark, right side. From downtown, that's no good, and she's now missed 2 and made 2. The 3 ball, and the rebound goes to the Fever. And that does it for the first quarter. Storm out in front, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2. Teams making some changes here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Stewart. And the Storm miss again. Pass to ball queen. Out to the right wing. Boston outside. Launches it. Can't hit that one. Seattle leading. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Brittany Sykes outside. And the Storm miss again. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Boston outside. Here's ball queen. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up. It's all knotted up.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here are the Storm now. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And that one's good. Horston
ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now Clarendon. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
Boston outside.
She gets that one.
Oh, man. Boston is a tough customer inside. Nice shot.
Pass to Sykes. Outside Williams. The three-pointer, no good. Right side Clarendon. So they take the lead.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here is Sykes. Here's Williams. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
They love to see that from Williams. utilizing her outside shot and stretching the defense.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. And the Fever making a change here. Here's Clark. 6 points for her. Pass to Williams. Clark. Good on the triple.
Never a bad idea to set up Caitlin Clark. I mean, she's seemingly always ready to fire.
Outside Stewart. And here's Sykes.
Malunga.
Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
You know, there could be some luck involved in offensive rebounding unless you're as good as she is. Those tip-ins, those are by design. Those are pure skill.
Outside Williams. Bonner. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebounded by Sykes. Let's go with a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Storm out in front. They lead by 3. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. Ball queen up top. Pass to Clark. For 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Here's Williams.
Now here's Malunga.
Right side Stewart. Over Boston. Again, Seattle.
Not a lot of players these days operate in this space, but Stewie just loves the in-between shots.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Brianna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite level. Defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to Bonner.
Now Boston. And the basket by Ball Queen.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Stewart.
She's guarded by Boston.
Right block shot.
Here's Malunga. It's hauled in by Boston.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
For the lead. Doesn't get it to drop for her. Seattle with the ball. Tries it from the top of the key.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
A lot of clanks by them early in the second here so far. Only 1 make on 5 tries.
A nice shot by Bonner.
Good D, but guess what? Bonner's height at 6'4", coupled with her touch and leaping ability, make her dangerous down low.
Outside Williams.
Outside for Sykes. And there's a whistle. It's going to be on Stewart. That is her first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Febish. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Clark. And the ball out of play. The Storm will have it. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. And the Storm miss again. The Fever with the lead. Febish. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Boston. It's tipped.
Just outstanding recognition from Malunga. At 6'6", she's a legitimate shot blocker.
Trying to get back on track. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
Her performance has been so important to them, as dependable as ever, guys.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Clarendon with it. Pass to Fenkem Mengiadu. Clarendon. And here's Febish. Shot clock at 5. The tray sinks the triple.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Fires the three. Rebounded by the Fever.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
Lets it go from 11. Here's Ball Queen. From down in the low post, it goes.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And there's the 3-second violation. And the Fever making a change here. One minute in now to the fourth quarter. Pass to Horston. Outside, Stewart. Hits it from three-point range.
Cannot fall asleep when guarding Brianna Stewart from downtown. She has the kind of range you simply have to respect.
And here's Williams. Boston. Here's Febish. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Pass to Mule. And there's a pick. There's the three. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. Clark outside. Back to Boston. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth here. And that one drops.
What a tremendous night for Clark. And get used to this. I mean, she's going to be pouring points in for a very long time.
Now a timeout called by Seattle. There's no question about it. Caitlin Clark displaying her skill set today.
She is on fire from beyond the arc. They're giving her way too much room, and she's making them pay.
Stewart.
She's guarded by Boston.
Shot from 12. Uses the glass to drop it in.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. DeWanna Bonner for three. Drills it from outside.
Well, you know what? She doesn't shoot the highest percentage from beyond the arc, but Bonner does have the ability to hit from deep.
Outside for Sykes.
Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range.
Throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. Got to get a better shot than that.
Pass to Ball Queen. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clark. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Such an accurate shooter. Caitlin Clark drilling the midi.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Malunga.
Sykes. Lets it go from deep.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And a screen by Bonner. The three is up. And the Fever hit again from deep.
You can't give Bonner any time and a clean look. She will make you pay.
Sykes outside. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by DeWanna Bonner.
Well, you could see it in her eyes. She wanted to return the favor with that three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Right wing. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. And here are the Storm now. Down by 12. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. That one's on target from the wing. Now here's Clark. Pass to Ball Queen. Just 5 on the clock. A kick out to Bonner. And it's DeWanna Bonner again missing. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems tonight.
And that'll wrap it up. Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
Well, we know Aces fans are some of the most passionate in the league. Vegas is a tough place to play.
Well, even as players come and go, there's been some bad blood between these two teams. The rivalry itself, it is intense and very entertaining.
And so for the Fever, they've currently got the lead in the season series against Las Vegas.
Well, taking a look at these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a lot of three-point shooting.
Yeah, both of these teams love to let it fly. Whichever team hits more threes is probably going to be the winner.
That's how most basketball games are now these days, Brian, and that could be the case. Whoever hits more threes wins the game. For me, I cannot wait to watch this shootout.
Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Pass to Gray. Gustafson. Here's Young. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
With lightning quickness and a great handle, Young can drive at will. And you really can't double her because she's so good at passing the ball.
Now here's Ball Queen. Bonner outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Young. Now the Aces with it.
Well, when you think about the best organization in the W, Las Vegas has to be near the top of the list.
I mean, no team has won more over the last 5 years, but also no one has invested more with their own dedicated practice facility, improved arena as well. The Aces are very serious about winning.
A three-pointer is certainly not a huge part of Wilson's game, but if you give A'ja a look, I mean, she can knock down those trays.
Now here's Ball Queen. DeWanna Bonner on the wing. Clark drills the 3-pointer.
How about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's been
Tim.
a lot of fun to watch.
Here's Young. To the middle. Here's Gustafson.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Bonner left side. The tray. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 of 4 early.
Here's Lloyd. Young. Bonner defending. Pass to Young. Back to Lloyd. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
Bonner outside. Now Clark from downtown. Connects from 3-point range.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Gray outside. Wilson. And Aaliyah Boston with the block.
And already, Aaliyah Boston in her young career has a reputation for being a rim protector.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters they're going to be there all night long.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. That's basket number 2 with her 3rd shot. Off to a fast 2 for 3.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
DeWanna Bonner for 3. The rebound by Evans. The Aces with the lead. 3 on 3. Left side Young. Back to Wilson. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Clark outside. Pass to Bonner. Takes the 3. A'ja Wilson grabs the board. Shoots. And off there, she misses her first shot of the game. Here's Ball Queen. Clark. Ball Queen up top. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's off. She misses her first shot of the game. Pass to Young. To the inside. A nice shot by Wilson.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Aces ahead, leading by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Fever making a change here. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter play.
Fagbenle with it.
Pass to Lloyd.
Now here's Fagbenle.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenle? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
She gets it in there.
Yeah, defensively, you have to box out Boston. She is too good on the glass.
And here are the Aces now. 6-point lead. Chelsea Gray for 3. Ball Queen with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Shot clock at 6.
Pass to Boston. And here's Febish. The offensive rebound.
The second chance effort. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
2016, the most improved player in this league, Elizabeth Williams, fighting for the bucket.
Well, we're almost midway through the season here. The games are going by fast, aren't they?
They really do, and I'm sure the players feel like the season is flying by as well.
Yeah, for vets, they've probably hit their stride by now. For rookies, well, I bet they're feeling every game in the worst way. It's a long season, and they just finished a full college slate.
Now here's Wilson. 7 points in the game. Elizabeth Williams with the rebound.
Here's Febish.
Covered by Lloyd. Febish with the bucket.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Wilson outside. Pass to Young. Lets it go from 11. That's a miss. She's made one and missed one. Indiana trailing. Now here's Ball Queen. To the right side.
Boston outside.
Here's Williams. Pulls it. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. And one of the advantages for Young, she's a bigger guard, well-built at 6 feet. It allows her to out-muscle opponents.
And the Fever making a change here. And the free throw, no good.
And for Jackie Young, it was not an easy start to her WNBA career.
Yeah, she goes first overall in 2019, high expectations, and she shot just 32% in that rookie year. But things really clicked for her in year 4, 2022. Young winning most improved player, and of course, that 22 season, Aces, her team winning the championship.
Now Evans. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Picked by Fagbenle.
And another miss by Las Vegas. Indiana with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Bonner from deep. Wilson pulls it down. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Young. Clock at 6. Wilson. It's a deflection. They get it back. A nice shot by Fagbenle. Indiana with the ball. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Aces ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. And you just have to like what we're seeing from Wilson.
This is the type of quality performance we expect to see from her. She's always setting the bar high for herself. And sometimes I think we kind of just get numb to how good she really is sometimes.
And it's so hard to perform when everyone is keyed in on you. You know, to be able to play like she has with that kind of reputation, what can you say about it? It's impressive.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Inside, and stolen by Boston. Now the Fever moving it up. Bonner, guarded by Young, and the shot goes in.
No stopping Aaliyah Boston. Too much strength.
The Aces leading. Outside Lloyd. The 3. Rebounded by the Fever. Bonner inside. Guarded by Young. And that puts them in the lead.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah. Nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Ball queen. And she comes up with the deuce.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Pass to Lloyd. Back to Wilson. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. And here's Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
And here's Gray. Lays it up and in off the nice reverse.
Using a soft touch and a purposeful offensive approach, Gray's able to finish around the basket in a variety of ways.
Now here's Boston. Back to Clark. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Young. The Aces trailing.
A bona fide all-star. Talk about Jackie Young and her game.
Well, she's got great size for a guard and can bully smaller players with her strength. But then you got to also factor in the skill side of things. Young has finished top 3 in three-point shooting a couple times.
Pass to Ball Queen. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Indiana again missing. Right side, Lloyd. Shoots over Clark. Lloyd, no good.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to Clark. Shoots over Young. Shot's good by Clark. Here's Lloyd. Down low. And it's Wilson missing.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Caitlin Clark with the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. Right wing. Back to Gray. Pass to Evans. Young. Jacks up a three. The Aces with another miss. The Fever leading. Clarendon with it. And it's Evans picking her up. Now Williams. Now Clark. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Aces.
Not only is the game neck and neck, but the rebounding battle is too. Very tight game on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have put in a terrific effort down low.
Now here's Clark. 11 points in the game.
Public service announcement. Caitlin Clark is a walking bucket. Her all-around shot-making ability is off the charts.
Here's Gray. They trail by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
From deep three-point range, and we've reached the end of the third. The Fever on top, leading by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. All right, we will. Fever making a switch here. So it's Indiana now. Pass to Phoebish. Now here's Boston. Caitlin Clark outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Ball Queen. Pass to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Here's Phoebish. And there the Fever with another bucket.
Wow. I mean, when you look at the way Caitlin Clark has handled herself since entering the league, second to none.
Well, you allow someone to get to the rim like that, and really that's your only option.
Yeah, free throws are always better than a layup. I would agree with that.
The Fever making a switch here. And that's good as she hits both shots. Here's the Fever with the ball. And here's Ball Queen. Pass to Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Outside Young. To the left wing. Wilson with it.
Working on Boston.
The Aces with another miss. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Chelsea Gray with some nice defense. And here are the Aces now. 15-point game. Back to Wilson. Rebounded by the Fever. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Over to the wing. Clark outside. Pass to Bonner. Back to Clark. There's the 3. That's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
That just adds to what's probably already an insurmountable lead. I think they'll be leaving here with a win.
Yeah, hard to imagine any other outcome than the one that's staring us right in the face.
A nice shot by Fagbenle.
moving the ball well out of the front court. Wilson with a nice find.
Now here's Clark. Beyond the arc. Cans it from downtown.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
They are just not backing off, and they're going to close this one out in style. What a surge.
Give them credit just to finish this one off.
That one good for two.
We've really seen Jackie Young improve as a ball handler, facilitator during her time in the W.
Clark outside.
Pass to Boston.
5 on the clock. And here's Ball Queen. And another basket for Indiana. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them and an enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
And that's a wrap, everyone.